Oh, I'm looking forward to this. Amy Hart shot to fame on last summer's Love Island after having her heart broken in front of the entire nation. But you can't keep a good girl down. One whirlwind of a year later, and the former air stewardess is on top of the world. She's here now to talk boyfriends, babies, and why therapy has helped her beat the bullies. Oh, hi, Amy. How are you?
Hello.
Oh, it's so nice to see you.
I know. I'm missing. I want to come in the studio and have my normal Lucerne treat of a bacon sandwich on my bread.
One day soon, I hope. So how have you been?
Yeah, I mean, it's been quite a weird time, obviously, because lockdown, obviously, all my work stopped, and then all my friends are either in the theatre industry or work in airlines. So nobody's been doing any work, so I'm just worrying about everyone. But apart from that, I've enjoyed the chill time.
Yeah. It is. It's such a worrying time, isn't it? Amy, I wanted to ask you, because I realised that I don't think I ever asked you when you've been on the show before, and I always wanted to know, I think the way that you when you went through your breakup, you did it so perfectly. I think it should be given out at schools. You were dignified, you were composed, even though your heart was broken. Were you getting really clear therapy behind the scenes on how to deal with it?
I think I was having therapy in the villa, and I'm still having therapy now about stuff pre-villa. But I think as well, it was my job as an air hostess, because no matter what's going on, you've got to keep your cool, and you've got to just, you know, keep it going and stuff. So that was sort of where I think I got my grounding from, because when you're out in the cabin, no matter what's going on, you've got to be really cool, calm and collected. And then when you get back in the galley, that's when you go mad.
But of course, you're still feeling everything and it's still going on. So do you find that therapy has been a revelation for you? Has it changed things for you in your life?
100%. Like, it's completely changed my life. I went on holiday in October with a friend and went again last week with the same friend. And she said it's like being on holiday with a completely different person. Just where I'm so much more calm, I'm confident, like the picture you've just shown. Back in October, it would have taken 300 pictures. I would have hated them all. My friends would have had to pick one for me to post. Now I'm like, yeah, it's fine. It's just me. I'm happy with how I am. So I think therapy has completely changed my mindset 100%.
Oh, and you are looking amazing and obviously feeling amazing. Now, tell us about your teeth.
My teeth, I had them done the other day. Finally, 10 years later, after having my first set of veneers, have had a whole new set put on. Lots of anaesthetic, so it didn't hurt at all. But yeah, I'm so happy with them.
And was this directly a reaction to the trolls?
I think, obviously, my first set, I was 17 years old. I lived in a small town. I was an air hostess. Obviously, my life's changed a lot, and people didn't think that I had, ex-reality star teeth. And people like to tell me that every single day. And I literally used to get messages every single day, and you can brush them off for a certain amount of time. And then I was a bit like, okay, well, I've got, you know, why not? Let's just have them done. And I'm so happy I did now.
Amy, can I just ask you, what if they start picking up some other part of you? I mean, are you in a place now where you can just ignore them? Because otherwise you're just going to have to change everything, because you know what they're like.
I know. That's actually something that I spoke to my therapist about a lot. Because I said, what if I have my teeth done? And then everyone's like, oh, they're still awful. So we talked about it a lot. And I realised, because I'm doing the teeth for me as well, it's fine. But yeah, learning to deal with the trolls is like, I have grown up my whole life thinking I'm not good enough, that I'm unlikable, that I'm ugly. And but not knowing that that's why I've been living my life where I've been living my life. And my therapist has done so much work with me into making me realise that I am a likeable person. Like, I do deserve to have very nice friends. I'm not a failure. Like, I am a good person. And that's why I'm now completely loving life and just having a lovely time.
Great. Well,
Amy, I would want to ask you, obviously with everything that's happened, the trolling, being in Love Island and the heartbreak that the nation saw you go through, and now you're kind of propelled into this celebrity world. How are you finding dating now and trying to trust someone and build that relationship and knowing that they're approaching you just for you?
Well, I don't know. I like know a lot of people who are in like the theatre industry and stuff, so it's quite a similar industry. So I reckon I'll probably, hopefully, because I love a West End show, meet someone from that industry. But I think I'm such like, I pride myself on being such a normal person, and when people meet me, they are like, "Oh, okay, no, you're really normal." So I think once all the Love Island stuff is out the way, people realise I am just a normal person.
So, Amy, is there anyone that you've got your eye on? Because, you know, I do quarantine date nights. Maybe you need to come up there. Is there anyone, girl? Is there anyone you've got your eye on?
There's a couple of people. I've got my friends trying to sort it out at the moment, trying to matchmake for me.
Amy, last time you were on the show, you were speaking about freezing your eggs, and it was something that you really wanted to do. Do you still feel the same about it?
Yes, I do. And obviously then lockdown happened and all the clinics closed. It's just a case of having 3 weeks where I'm in the country, so I can go for my scans and stuff. But obviously now with the quarantine, I had trips away booked for work and holidays. But now with the quarantine, I think I'm going to be quite free. So luckily, that means I can go and freeze my eggs.
And just for those people that didn't watch the show last time, this is really important to you, isn't it? Because you had your mother had an early menopause, and you've had the tests that say that you could possibly be at risk of that yourself.
Yes, my AMH levels aren't dangerously low, but they're not really high either. So it's just like a little, I'd love to meet someone, get married and have loads of kids, but it's sort of like a little insurance policy that if I don't, I want to be a mum. So that's my little insurance policy.
Yeah, we haven't got much time left, but the huge top news topic of the day is there is no longer an Argos catalogue. How are you feeling?
Gutted, absolutely gutted. Like when I have kids, when I've frozen my eggs and I've had my kids, they're never going to know the joy of circling, and it's just really sad.
What are we going to do? We've got to find some solution to this.
Circling and patience.
It's a big problem. Amy, as ever, is so lovely to see you, and we can't wait to have you back here and feed you bacon sandwiches.
I know,
Lots of love, darling.
Bye.
Bye.